You're here to tell me we don't get to hide. Is that it?
You needed time. We stayed away. But time by itself heals nothing.
You didn't just come here for me. It's the visions. You've seen them.
I suspect many have, lately. Something, someone, is calling out from the heart of the world. Like a voice from a dream. Something dark is coming, Anduin. The world needs your light again. My son.
I am not that person anymore! I have no light. Not after what I've seen. Not after what I've done.
You are not your past, Anduin. I trust you.
They're getting worse. Look, whatever's coming, I'll stand with you. Of course I will. But we were drawn here by the voice. Who is it, Thrall? Who's calling out to us?
I'm not sure yet. But that sword was aimed at someone.
Many stories have been told throughout Azeroth, but one of the most important of these involves the Harbinger and the Dark Heart, a story that still has yet to fully unfold. Archmage Khadgar summoned Ilaria Windrunner to Dalaran. He had received troubling information regarding a figure known only as the Harbinger, and wanted her to investigate. People began experiencing strange visions. The Radiant Song.
It's being heard all across Azeroth. The Council doesn't know what to make of it.
It was then that Ilaria Windrunner, a deadly huntress who had harnessed the powers of the Void as a weapon against the darkness, was summoned to investigate.
We still don't know what this Dark Heart relic is capable of, but we do know it's in the hands of someone called the Harbinger.
It was not long before Illyria discovered the Harbinger's true identity. Xalatath, the mysterious figure, was once again on the move. While neither Xalatath nor the Dark Heart could be found, her mentor, the enigmatic Locust Walker, issued Illyria a dire warning.
The radiant visions you spoke of are the very same my people had before our world was consumed by the Void Lord Dimensius.
Could Xalatath be seeking that same fate for Azeroth?
You must find a way to stop her. If you cannot, then Azeroth is already doomed.
As Illyria began her hunt for Xalatath, many across Azeroth began to experience mysterious visions wreathed in light. These came to be known as the Radiant Song. Speaker Magni Bronzebeard attempted to commune with Azeroth directly, but the intensity of his vision rendered him unconscious. He was brought to Dalaran to recover.
It's even more amazing than I'd imagined. But my visions were of fire and war.
Something's wrong. I need to find Khadgar. Drendon. Where's the rest of the council?
Drendon's been dead for years.
All this time. And you never once sensed my presence. Oh, it's not time for that yet. But if you're so eager for a fight, perhaps this can keep you occupied. Until we meet again, Valeria.
My arrows strike true.
As much as I'd love to hunt Xalatath down, our first priority must be securing civilians. Rescue whoever you can, and tell them to head to the landing nearby. I'll find mages to teleport everyone to safety.
Dalaran will not be a fly in Xalatath's web.
I need a target. I'm out of range. I need to target.
What have you learned?
That's the first group evacuated, but we're not done yet.
I will not fail again.
Follow me. We'll work together to find any others in need of rescue.
They will not escape. There could still be more survivors. With me, champion! Damn it all! Cut through the sewers and find Khadgar. He'll know what to do.
Glad to see you haven't evacuated yet. The Nerubians are capturing the rogues who live down here. Let's rescue them. Target something. Friend once showed me a path through here. Head to that sewer grate. The exit should be on the right. And here's our exit. I will always try.
Looks like we saved who we could. Let's just hope the other rogues escaped.
We have lost so many.
Best if we split up here. I'll guide everyone to safety and see about getting them evacuated. In the meantime, you should search for Khadgar. I'm sure he could use your aid as well. You'll find another exit further ahead that should lead back to the surface.
I'll get them to safety. Try to find Khadgar.
Sky and nowhere to flee. Gather all you can find. Bring them below. Xalatath has plans for this.
What a waste to capture you.
There you are, champion.
Ah, good to see you.
I'm glad to see you're okay. There's no end to these Nerubians, I'm afraid. At least for now. Dalaran's lost to us. Other people remain. They must be our primary concern.
Take this portal down to Kaz Algar. Those who escape will still need help. I must first find Deliria. We'll meet you when we're able.
The portal flickers and twists, making it impossible to see through to the other side.
We meet at last.
Zalatath, I presume.
This city is home to such power. All squandered by the Kirin Tor. I'll put it to much better use.
Like hell you will.
There you are.
Illyria!
Get out of my head! Khadgar!
This isn't the real fight.
Goodbye, Guardian.
Over here! I found them! I'll get these rocks off you. Just let me...
Champion, to me! Azeroth calls. You must
survive. Good. Keep your weapons at the ready. This battle is just beginning.
Together,
we survived mostly unharmed. Not everyone was so lucky. Many who were in Dalaran when it went down are unaccounted for. They will need our help. Search the battlefield for survivors. Help them in any way you can. We need everyone up and fighting.
What's done is done. We must move forward.
The Nerubians are everywhere. There are too many for all of them to be solely crash survivors. I've seen others burrowing up to them. This Queen's Guard Xerix was laying in wait here to overwhelm us. Let them know we are not easy prey. Cut them down.
We have to push forward or we'll be slaughtered! Azeroth must be protected.
With nothing to contain our arcane power, Dalaran's spires are crumbling. If we let their energies continue to bleed out unchecked, that power could destabilize and destroy what is left of our forces. Find AFS. He will know what to do.
We will brave this darkness together.
Soldiers! Destroy them!
Hey, you! Give out these antidotes! I've gotten venom sacks fast as I can!
Are you alright?
Yes. Thanks to Grandad teaching me stone form. Wait, I need a target. Where is he? We've got to find him.
Dagran, wait!
You there! Help me stabilize this portal, quickly! Excellent! My arcane guardians will hold this area. Help the others!
I need to first. I need to target something first.
No, Mana. I cannot. Much better. Now, there is work to be done. Sun events.
Jaina believes that thank the sun, though none of us will survive long if we do not contain the energies of the stars.
It is important we use our power
Arnhem has
wisely.
many precious and powerful relics. Many of them are they must be destroyed. Take this scroll. Store the shattering spell within it. Read the words aloud, and magic will be unleashed. Report what you have done to Jaina. When you are through, she will understand.
Use this scroll. These relics must be destroyed before they overload.
Into the depths! I've no time for trivialities. That always stings. Get moving. I'll take care of the wounded here.
Thank you, champion. I got the wool pulled over my eyes. Literally!
Strength.
It is good to know many survived. When this battle is over, we will recover the bodies of those who did not.
For Azeroth.
Azeroth must be protected.
Good work, and we've made progress as well. Perhaps now we can press forward.
Xalatath will face the might
Destroying
of the
Lord
Alliance.
Dalian seems unconscionable, but you and Aethys did the right thing. They were unstable, and we could not risk their power being used against us.
We will brave this darkness.
Jaina! Throw! We need help! Magni's in trouble.
Anduin, you're alive!
I will help if I can. Queensguard Xerix emerged from the ground and surprised Magni. He's near the farthest edge of the wreckage fighting off his sword. No one I returned to help, but we couldn't draw them away. Come with me. Magni needs our help.
I hear a radiant song. Follow me! Magni can't hold off Xerix much longer.
We'll hold the line. Champion, help Magni! You were but fodder for my ascension. Die in Ansoret's name!
Come and get some, you chitinous bastard!
Swarms of us ahead! Rise and devour! trespassers! My directive is to protect the Isle of Dorne. Leave at once.
Trespassers? You saw us fall from the sky and fight for our lives. We need aid.
What you need matters not. Your presence is not authorized by the Titans.
The Titans?
Now don't you be talking to my daughter like that, you great stone!
An earthen, hardened like a diamond. A Thragar.
You've seen others akin to me?
I have only heard stories of their heroics. It is a sign from the Titans.
Laddie, it weren't Titan magic that...
What he means to say is, yes, of course, and we'd be honored to...
Dornegal! What disaster have you brought to our city, Outlanders? New directive. We must return to the city. All of us. We must continue our journey.
Salatath must be stopped. Let us hope that these
Do you
earthen
require
do not
aid?
hinder.
You may not be trespassers, but you are not our allies either, Outlander. If you are to blame for the Nerubians emerging, then you are responsible for the attack on Dornogal as well.
With Dalaran destroyed, Azeroth's champions turned to the Earthen as potential allies. Upon their arrival at the capital city of Dornegal, they discovered that the Coreway, a path to the ringing deeps below, had been broken and overrun by Nerubian forces. Moira met with Councilwood Merrix to learn more, while Jaina, Thrall, Anduin, and Ilaria considered their next move.
So much chaos and destruction.
We have to regroup. Has anyone seen Khadgar?
No.
We will grieve him in time. But Thrall is right. Without reinforcements, we're at Zalatath's mercy. But no matter what she's planning, we must stop her.
Jaina and I will rally the Alliance and the Horde, but it will take some time for us to sail back here.
Right. In the meantime, we'll stay here and keep the survivors safe.
You will. Not me.
Illyria, we need your—
No, you don't. I can't keep anyone safe. But I can hunt down Zalatath and make her pay.
I serve the Titans
I hate to admit
unswervingly.
it, but we have been caught unprepared by the Nerubians. Our processes focused on sustaining Dornogal and our declining population. Stormward Beelgrim's stalwart pride has kept him, and the Storm Riders capable fighters, but they are already stretched thin, and they are not builders. The Coreway's damage surpasses our ability to fix it, but that was not always so. I suppose if you wish to understand, you must learn more about us.
I have work to do.
We must rally to restore and protect Dornogal.
The Titans uplifted 4 wards. The Council Ward, the Storm Ward, the Stone Ward, and the High Speaker, to keep the edicts and build the Coreway and its fortress, Dornogal. But the Titans left, and the machines stopped. The Unbound abandoned the edicts, and the High Speaker retreated to the ringing deeps.
And now, the machine's speakers are cut off from us, and we have no means to fix the coreway. Do you have an appointment?
We are fractured in half, and now our purpose is being tested. Titans, give us strength.
Then it seems long past time you stood united. We need to find this Edelgon, rebuild your coreway, and take care of the Nerubians once and for all.
Well?
I'm listening.
With me and Anduin weakened and Illyria nowhere to be found, it's up to us to the way for Thror and Jaina's army if we tie so back at the Nerubians and Salata. But we can't get to the Nerubians without the coreway, and we can't repair the coreway without the Earthen's help. If Merrick thinks this Adelgon and her Unbound are the only ones that can fix the coreway, then we need Tay find her. Time Tay shop and me smile and put on me diplomat hat. Are you with me?
We will survive. If this Edelgon can fix the coreway, we should seek her out. I'm willing to be a liaison, if you be willing to speak with her.
You are correct. Stormward, new directive. Take them to Freywold Village.
I will comply. Follow me. If Merrick's wasn't Council Ward, I would have never agreed to do this. You do not grasp the magnitude of her betrayal, Outlander. I have no hope for our success.
Well, this should be interesting.
A potential solution to repairing the coreway had been found, but repairing the fractures between the Earthen factions would be a monumental task.
Come on, Ebona. Stay with me. I speak for the Unbound,
Adelgon
but they
tends
have
to
no
Ibona,
master.
a gravely injured Earthen, in the geothermal pool with her focus directed solely on her wounded friend. She does not notice your approach.
Come back and share your experiences. Personal directive. Prioritize the wounded. We cannot fight if... unidentified. Another survivor from the crash?
I'm Moira, of the Dark Iron and Bronzebeard.
Baelgrim.
Stoneward?
I am not the Stoneward. You know that.
I know you abandoned your post.
And you abandoned us.
The coreway was attacked. It must be repaired.
We were attacked too. You should have protected...
I can see there is some history between you. But if you haven't noticed, the Nerubians have you both in their sights. You need each other, age-old drama or not.
I will answer your queries.
It seems I have little choice but to hear you and Baelgrim out.
Forge your own path.
The last thing I expected today was to see Baelgrim, much less receive his help, but I guess since the coreway was damaged, he has no choice. I do not know how to compute this. It is only logical to accept it.
Adeldon begins crushing the Fungarian flesh roughly in her stone hands. It becomes a masticated pulp disturbingly quickly.
Here, mix this with mud and apply it to the injured.
Go. This poultice can mend even our stone bodies.
Baelgrim, your help is appreciated.
You address the Queen Regent of the
I'm
Dark
not sure what
Iron
I expected to
Clan.
find. Come in here. Adelgon and her people have built a beautiful life for themselves. She cares for her people, and that I can respect. Now that we're here, we should help her. If she once was the Stone Word, then her people should still have the skills and resources to repair the Coreway. She and Baelgrim have a complicated history, I have no doubt. But they must put that aside now.
That must have been hard for you to walk away.
Yes, I was the Stone Ward. With the Stonebound, I built all of Dornegal, but I could not remain there. The Stonebound continued to mine and build and maintain. That was our edict. But after thousands of years, the Titans were silent, and yet we still built. My people wanted something more. Many began to drop their tools and leave for the wolds. I argued for them, that we all should be able to choose. But Baelgrim was furious, and Merrick's would not defy the Titans either. And so, I joined my people here.
Leaving all you know for what you think is right, that takes some courage.
Or faulty programming. We are free, but we did choose to live unprotected. And now, my people suffer again.
Well, I may be an outlander, but I think you are in the right. And these Oathsworn should be protecting you. Having a different opinion doesn't make you any less earthen.
That is not Baelgrim's assessment.
Well, let's hope he'll come around. For now, we can only help ourselves and get your people healed.
I need Findorn and Tregor brought to the pool.
Findorn's face is a mass of webs. Pale, dull eyes peek out, but they blink once slowly at you.
Good. Now for Ebona.
Ebona looks like a pile of rubble. A faintly glowing and mud-like poultice is barely holding her together. Ebona's eyes are still, and do not respond to light or movement.
She's fading.
My Stormrook can take her to Dornegal. Perhaps the healers there can help.
Baelgrim, thank you. Conversation initiated.
Adelgon appraises Moira, Baelgrim, and finally you.
I thank you. It's been a long time since I've received help from Outlanders. Or the Oathsworn.
Follow what drives.
The Nerubian attack was repelled, and the Unbound began work on Coreway repairs. But the Storm Riders faced another threat. Their rookery was in danger. Baelgrim traveled to the rookery to investigate the issue.
It is my oath-sworn duty
I know
to
the
protect
Unbound
the
can repair
Coreway.
and unblock the Coreway expediently. But I also know the Nerubians. If they see an opportunity for an ambush, they will take it. With our backs turned and our focus on the Coreway, we are prime targets. I need to rally my Storm Riders and form a perimeter around Dornegal in case of an attack from within or from without. Meet me outside of the Storm Perch. I will call upon my troops there.
Conversation terminate. Meet me outside the Storm Perch. We will rally the Storm Riders and protect the unbound. Over here. We will fly to the rookery together.
Once the Storm Riders are gathered, we will form a perimeter around the coreway to protect the workers. The Nerubians will not catch us unaware a second time. Let me know when you are ready to go.
Fly high. Strike true. Before us stands the Storm Perch, Outlander. It is the command center and rookery for all Storm Riders. This is highly irregular. Why are these Storm Rooks tethered here?
I don't thank the Titans you are here. The Storm Perch has been breached and the Storm Riders corrupted.
It's too
Hurry!
far away.
If we free these Storm Rooks, we can fly there and try to end this madness.
Outlander, with me. Koratite! What are you doing? Stop this!
To target something first.
What is that orb? It's radiating dark energy, and it's affecting the Storm Rooks. While you go to the roosts, I will distract them here. We can link up later.
People of the Isle. Goran, what have you done?
The title, the glory, it should have been mine, Pilgrim. Never deserved to be Stormward.
I left Goran, my second, in charge of the Storm Perch when I left to investigate your Dalaran's crash. What has that traitor allowed to happen in my absence? You deserved a better rider than Goran. I will deactivate Goran myself for this sacrilege.
Finally, I thought I'd have to fight Goran on my own.
Come, Outlander. We will press forward and rescue who we can. edict has been changed by some
need to
dark
target someone
influence.
first. I need to...
Find Volkmar. He will take you to safety.
I need a target. I will stand proud on the debris of your corpse. The Void Riders follow. I command this rookery by right. Your death is my direct gift. Crushed by my power.
Target something.
The same dark magic that was emanating from the Storm Riders is more powerful here.
I do not like that it feels darker and colder as we go down. But there are more survivors to rescue. The lift is out. If we want to keep going, we will have to go down the Storm Rider way. Follow me.
Target something first.
We have to take it down.
I don't have a target. I need a target.
Take out the creatures channeling on that core. I must report to them.
Track the Nerubians to a burrow near the meadery. They must be after the Cinder Brew.
And without the Storm Riders.
You address the Council
The
Ward
entire
of
rookery?
Dornogal.
I see. At least the source is destroyed. I lament the loss of so many Storm Riders, but if the corruption had spread to Dornogal...
The rookery was cleansed, yet a terrible cost was paid for it. Belgrim rushed to the nearby meadery, intent on bringing the Nerubian assault to an end.
What is your query?
The Nerubians will strike out in anger and pride, which is exactly what we want. They will swarm the meadery soon, seeking to punish us for attacking their burrow. We will hold them here on the ground while you take to the skies. When Xerix appears to command his army, we will light the fuses when branch scrounge together. Some supplies we can use to corral the Nerubian. Set them up quickly, and then we will get you on a storm road. Go!
The Nerubians will soon start swarming from the north.
Place our defenses in their path. The honey will slow them down, and the mead and pollen will help us tear through them. We are out of time. Come, let us get you on a storm rook.
The Nerubians will swarm this place soon enough. Finish your preparations quickly.
May the edict...
Prepare yourselves. They're coming.
We will keep them gathered by the kegs, thin out the swarm, and stop them from getting past us.
And from wrecking my meadery before we do.
They're chewing through the fuses.
No! They severed all of the fuses!
Stay focused. These monsters cannot leave here alive.
You will not impede my ascension!
Outlander, leave this to me.
The fuses! We can't ignite the kegs!
I must fulfill my edict.
What? Forget the edicts!
I cannot. That is why it must be me. You must guide the Earthen.
Belgrim!
One last ride, then you're free. Xerix! My directive is to protect this isle, and the Earthen. All the Earthen. Glory to the Titans! Long live the Earthen!
He's gone. We did it, but he's gone. Greetings, Outlander.
Tyrix is dead. We did it. It is over. Belgrim did it.
She repeats the last phrase to herself over and over more quietly, each time as if unable to process the event.
Heed the call of the unknown.
We dealt a heavy blow to the Nerubians, but Belgrim...
Adelgon pauses to compose herself.
He was infuriatingly rigid, and we argued ceaselessly. But in the end, he was a defender of our people. All of them. Belgrim sacrificed himself to vouchsafe the Isle of Dorn from the Nerubians. Everyone needs to know that. And we can't let the Nerubians force our hand like that again. Go back to Merix in Dornical. Tell him we will come soon. We just need a moment here.
The Coreway's repairs must continue. It's what Belgrim would have wanted. Speak freely and honestly.
Our people must know what Belgrim did for us.
As you will. Belgrim and I were rivals. We both became wards at the same time. Each of us weighed our accomplishments and accolades against the others. Whom had the Titans favored more? But we were like two rams in a yoke, pulling together. Him with his storm rooks, me with my quarry and forge. Dornigal needed us both in equal measure. But it all started to fall apart. The Coreway, the Archive. There began a time of despair as we pieced everything together. I saw what it was doing to our people, and so did Belgrim. My logic led me away from the Titans. His said we needed them more than ever. I thought he would never forgive me for leaving him alone, yoked to Dornigal. But in the end, if the both of us weren't so thick-headed, I can't help but think we could have avoided his fate. Dornigal has lost its protector, and I've lost a friend.
Repairs on the Coreway were nearing completion. Adelgon returned to Dornigal and met with Councilwood Merix to discuss their next steps.
I see you return alone, Outlander. I presume not all went well. Conversation initiated.
With the help of Adelgon's workers, the major repairs on the Coreway's machinery are complete. Titans willing, it will soon be fully functional once again.
Very well. You are
alive, but what of the others?
Go where the edicts lead.
With the help of Adelgon's workers, we heard the echo of the explosion from here. I presume you have found victory. But your solitary arrival suggests not all is well. What happened?
We must talk later. Tell me what has happened.
Council Ward, we
have bad news. The Unbound welcome all.
Our people must know what Belgrim did for us.
Conversation terminated.
It will take time to fully repair the Coreway, but the Outlanders can descend to the ringing deeps. The Earthen of the Isle of Dorn will support their endeavor, no matter what the edicts say. If we can bring the machine speakers back into the fold as well, then the Council will truly stand complete.
Thank you, Council Ward. Now, let's clear the last of that rubble.
The edicts must be
With the help
followed.
of Algon's worker.
I bid you...
With the help of Algon's workers, the major repairs on the Corway's machinery are complete. Titan's willing, it will soon be fully functional once again.
Very good to meet
With
you.
the help of Algon's work, may we all learn from Baelgrim's valor. He died to preserve our people, our unity. We must not let that be in vain.
The eternal Titan.
Outlander, I will accompany you to the Ringing Deeps. It is my home, and it too may need defending.
Best mind your manners in the presence of a
Onward
queen.
and downward it is then. We'd best follow after Speaker Brinth and see what state the Nerubians have left her home in. Magni, Dagran, and I will accompany you down in due time. Would you mind roving ahead and making sure there's a warm welcome awaiting us?
I dismiss you. The mountain lends us its strength.
Greetings, champion.
Dagran, are you ready to go down? You don't have to. You can stay at the archive if you like.
No, Ma. I've learned so much here. The world seems so new and old at the same time.
Good. I didn't want you to be in danger, but I'm glad to see adventuring suits you. You have always had a knack for history and culture. I already think of you as an advisor.
Really? Sometimes you will ask me questions, and if I'm excited about what you ask me, I can talk for hours.
Hours? I'd listen to you for days. I may not be impartial since you are my son, but you have a fine mind. You are the future of our people, and you have a lot to offer this world. Don't let anyone tell you different. There's nobody else I'd rather crash a city, meet new peoples, and jump down a dark hole with.
Thank you, Ma. I don't know what to say other than I'm excited to see what we discover. Together.
Speaker Brinth was an earthen machine speaker whose curiosity regarding the Titans and their edicts had her effectively exiled by the leader of the machine speakers, High Speaker Eric. Even so, she was determined to gain the support of her people and help reunite the Council.
Speaker Brinth, the High Speaker, has the situation under control.
Under control? The station is in ruins. I speak for the machines.
By the Titans, it looks like the Nerubians did a number on our station, but I see no spidery fiends here, only struggling machine speakers.
May the deeps continue to ring.
I'm seeing legitimate concerns. We have to do something about the Nerubians. Even if the High Speaker won't. If he won't do something, I will. The High Speaker sent me to the surface because I wasn't reasonable. I think we should have a chance to reason with him. We'll need to go to Gundargaz.
Return if you have more queries.
I have been gone too long. The sounds of industry, of our people's life force. They are but faint echoes of a better time. Instead of fuel and oil, these caverns reek of despair. This place is broken. I can fix it. I know I can.
Task resumed.
is the realm of the machine. And I am the High Speaker. And who is this? Brinth? I almost forgot I sent you away. I have been busy addressing our greatest problem. The Awakening Machine. What distractions have you brought before me this time, Brinth?
These Outlanders crashed on our shores.
I have no time for your misadventures.
High Speaker, the Nerubians.
Enough! Outlanders, you may wander where you will. But when you are done, return from whence you came. The High Speaker has spoken!
What is your query?
So much for reason. The Ringing Deeps has plenty of problems. And the High Speaker is obviously distracted. He sounds obsessed. If you and your companions can, use some of our challenges here. Maybe I can convince the Machine Speakers to help you against the Nerubians. That's a problem that concerns us all.
The town of Taylok and its foreman hadn't been heard from in weeks. Yet High Speaker Eric was discouraging any investigation. Magni and Dagran decided to discover what had happened.
We heard you! We're here to help!
What's happening to them?
A Skardan transformation in progress. Fascinating. Stay back, lad! Get away from him! Granda! That surge of energy! The Skardan's reaction! How did you do that?
I don't know. We'll figure it out later. I can hear more coming. I'm speaking for no one these days.
Dagran was right. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised by that any longer. All the signs suggest there's something in this cave. Maybe the foreman is hiding here. Maybe she can give us some answers. We've come this far. Let's see what's inside.
Off with you. Is that the foreman? You were right, lad. Come on! We can't let that thing out of this cave! We were too late. How many times have I been too late?
Wait, Grandad. Look in the water. I think that's a memory gem.
For Azeroth.
That was her. The foreman. It had to be. After all that, she was already gone.
Sometimes destiny whispers, sometimes she shouts.
What is that? That thing the Skardan dropped before it died? I think I've seen something like that before.
Keep your eyes open. That gem must contain the foeman's memories.
You speak the truth? Your artifact will repair the awakening machine?
It will perfect the machine. Your struggle, your suffering will be at an end. All will awaken because of you.
Because of me?
Your people will be restored, reborn, improved, and they will laud you as their savior.
Yes, yes. All Earthen will awaken!
Another puzzle to solve?
Oh, this is bad, isn't it? The foreman witnessed this conspiracy at the Hall of Awakening. Then she traveled back to Taelok with her memory gem. She tried to warn the others, but she was infected, and her transformation was swift. She sealed herself in this cave, but her corruption still spread, and the High Speaker knew what would happen. The High Speaker is behind all of this. We've got to warn Brinth. We've got to warn the world.
I need some time.
Even now I'm bound to serving Azeroth.
We got what we came for. We need to return to Gundargas. Brinth has to know what happened here. We'll go on ahead. Meet us in Gundargas.
Zalata gave the High Speaker the means to restart the machine. And it's creating Skarden.
We have to tell Brinth. Hurry!
I attend to the archive.
Thank you for looking into the mystery plaguing Taelok. What did you find?
When confronted, the High Speaker retreated into the Machine of Awakening, with Magni, Dagran, and Moira in pursuit.
You need a hammer? Or an open hand?
No time to catch our breath. The High Speaker is fleeing to the Earthen's most sacred machine. We need to follow him. Remember, we are doing this for the Earthen. For justice. For all the brothers and sisters and comrades who've fallen to the High Speaker's hubris.
Mind yourself, champion. We need you. Brinth is already inside the Hall of Awakening. Let's move!
I can hardly believe it. This place dates back to the time of the Titans.
Time for that later, Dagran. We've a fight in our hands.
Auric refuses your entry. High Speaker will...
I'll get the door. Lead the way, champion.
Intruders, activate the defenses.
Champion! Those bombs have enough firepower to destroy the turrets! We need to catch up to Bryn. We're near a stone vault. That's where the dormant earthen are stored.
And if those earthen awaken, it's scarred.
Get those doors open, lad. And fast.
It's too far away.
This configuration? I've read about this.
I'm out of range.
Proper alignment of the runes should open the way.
All these Skarden, twisted into something they never asked to become.
Stay near me, champion. I'll heal your wounds.
I've got it. We can proceed.
So many Skarden. If only we'd known about them sooner.
So, you're relentless, vindictive, and misguided.
I need to get closer.
Perhaps my golem can show you the error of your ways.
damned if I'll let Bryn's people be turned into monsters!
This room seems different. Do the walls seem older to you?
I've seen rooms like this before. There's Titan machinery in here.
Outside the Earthen rebuilt the machines, but the oldest ones remain unchanged.
It is time to step down, High Speaker. Everyone knows what you've done.
What I've done? Saved us all? I have found a path to our salvation.
You would have us all live as Skardan?
Better to live as a Skardan than die as an Earthen.
I'm out of range.
This power, all Earthen shall awaken.
We've lost them all. It's over.
Granda, you can stop this. I've seen you wield Azeroth's gift. It's you. You're the only one who can save them.
Magni. It is time.
Azeroth, let your blessing pass to them. You did it, Granda. You saved them.
You woke me. Who are you? I'm Magni. Magni. But who am I? Whoever you want to be.
Have you heard anything I need to know?
He's gone. He really gone. As far as I'm considered, he just abdicated his authority. I don't know where he fled, and I don't care. Now that the awakening machine is operational again, we can step up and set things right.
Brinth was chosen as the new leader of the Machine Speakers, completing the Earthen Council. Xalatath's deal was thwarted, and the Machine of Awakening was no longer producing Skardin. Instead, a new generation of Earthen had been awakened. Word of a familiar kingdom, Arathi, led Anduin Rin to traverse even farther into Azeroth's depths.
How well do you know these Arathi? Do you think they could be good allies against Xalatath?
We know the Nerubians were at war with the Arathi despite their isolation. We, Unbound, would have aided them.
Am I needed?
Hero, I'm glad our paths have crossed. Adelgon has been telling me about a cavern called Hallowfall. She's told me the people there are called the Arathi. I cannot imagine that they are related to the ancient human kingdom. But it can't be a coincidence. Adelgon's people had fruitful contact with them some time ago. Whatever happened, I hope to repair that relationship and gain their aid. Please meet me at the Hallowfall gate.
Who is calling for help?
But we had no access to the Coreway, and helping another culture was outside the Oathsworn's edicts.
Perhaps they need our help as well. Thank you for your help, Adelgon. By the light, it shines as brightly as the sun. Are those airships? But
we'll find out
we're
if
underground.
the people of Hallowfall will stand with us as allies.
I hear the radiant song. Is it coming from that crystal?
The Nerubian...
Opportunity's knocking. If you've got the metal, they're a valuable...
Your fear of the dark will kill us all, General. We'll never survive unless... Quiet, Lamplighter. Outsiders are here. Who are you? We are a light in the darkness.
Friendly outsiders are not common in Hallowfall, only enemies emerging from the shadow. But you seem comfortable in the light, despite how unusual you may appear. I would welcome you, were we not in the midst of a crisis.
In my heart, there is fire.
Many in Hallowfall will call you outsider. I would call you friend. I would also ask for your help if you are no stranger to combat. Desperate times forge strong friendships. General Steelstrike ordered the army to fall back from the Nerubian onslaught. In doing so, she abandoned a lamplighter and many troops to the darkness. I may not be able to save them on my own, but with your help I may succeed. If you're willing, ride with me or meet me there.
Be strong, my friend. I'm Farron, Lamplighter of Hallowfall. I have a relief cart prepped for the war. Will you join me?
Anduin. I'm an adventurer, exploring Kazalgar with my friend. crystal.
Star. We call it a star. Beladar, the Emperor's vision of holy light.
A vision of light. Deep under the ground.
We're the Hallowfall expedition of the Arathi Empire. We followed our Emperor's sacred vision across the sea to fight in Renalash, the final battle between light and dark. As we crossed the sea, we were caught in a storm. The fleet was, enveloped in golden radiance. In a flash, our entire armada was transported down here.
You've been down here fighting the Nerubians ever since?
I was just a child. The only child when we were marooned. The Nerubians have never ceased their hostility. They crawl up from their kingdom seeking a fight and try to drag us down into the darkness. Steelstrike's army does well beneath Beladar's light. Those bugs are good at extinguishing hope. We Lamplighters have trained to charge into the darkness. We save those who are lost and keep the Dawn Towers lit. We're here. Great Chiron! You're alive!
Farron, your courage acquits you well, young lamplighter. The sacred flame illuminates our
Outsider,
path.
the Nerubians took us by surprise. The army went into retreat when the wall was breached. I've been keeping them away from this town, but I could certainly use your help.
Faeryn, Anduin, and the Champion fought off the Nerubians. Faeryn realized lighting a nearby Dawn Tower would aid the Arathi in their efforts. Anduin reunited with Ilaria, who was still in pursuit of Xalatath.
What can I do?
Hero, Faeryn went to light the Dawn Tower. She said it keeps the light of the sacred flame shining upon Hallowfall. Chiron is there as well. It's hard to imagine that any beacon could outshine their star Beladar, but I am eager to see this new expression of the light. Meet me by the Dawn Tower, and we can see how the sacred flame of the Arathi helps to safeguard these long-lost cousins of mine.
Beladar shines as brightly as the sun. How much more light will the Dawn Tower bring? I will always try.
Faeryn says these Dawn Towers, with the Lamplighters' aid, keep the Arathi ready for whatever darkness comes. Do you feel ready?
Will I be forgiven? What is happening?
It's Beladar, our star. It shifts between the light and this. The Dawn Towers hold back the darkness with the sacred flame, but the light always returns.
The stars are devoured, and they light a candle. You know how this ends, Illyria. Inevitably, the void consumes everything.
Show yourself, monster!
You know where to find me. Deeper in the darkness. is a chill in the air. I will scout ahead.
Be careful, Illyria. Farron, watch the outsiders. It's dangerous to travel alone.
My faith kindles my hope.
It's hard to see the destruction here, knowing how well the war has served us for so long. Hard to think about the soldiers who died defending it, and those that will die because we don't have this defensive advantage. Hallowfall is a holy place. Here we got the Emperor's vision, Beledar. It is our faith in the sacred flame which prevents it from shifting forever into shadow.
A beacon in the dark. Despite everything,
it's hard to see the just in time
find joy.
Beledar has fallen dark for a time, but now we have our own light to hold back the darkness.
Don't give in to fear.
Xalatath reached out and made a deal with Aelric. Power in return for turning the sacred flame of Hallowfall's Dawn Towers into dark fire. Aelric Lead was once a proud lamplighter. Yet, over time, he found both his hope and his faith began to fade. Beledar was no beacon. There was no sacred flame to be found. The light had abandoned them all long ago, but the darkness offered freedom and power. And so he formed the Order of Night, recruiting the fearful and faithless to his cause.
We owe our service to those in need.
It's hard to see the
An Arathi Dawn Tower, once a beacon of the sacred flame, had been corrupted by a lamplighter who joined the sinister Order of Night.
I must ensure my people's survival.
Light of the Flame, the Cobus have never attacked in such numbers before. We need to push them back, and we need to stop whatever it is they are doing to the Eternal Flame.
Our holy mission takes a toll.
We need to take the Veneration grounds back from the Cobus, push them back and pave a bloody path through them. We need to stop whatever is happening at the Eternal Flame. If they manage to corrupt it like they did at the Tower, I don't even want to imagine what will happen.
The Day of Darkness changed everything. My arrows strike true.
I can sense 3 beacons of void ahead, all funneling their power into one massive font of darkness. You will need to kill them. With them dead, I can bring down the shield.
She cannot hide from me.
Arathi, push back the Cobus! Make them regret ever stepping onto our hallowed lands!
Manipulates the Cobus through their hunger, and the Arathi through their fear. Night falls! Renelas begins!
I need to get closer.
Join me in the shadows. Bring the Harbinger joy.
To target something first.
Alric's ritual is the source of this darkness. We need to break through this barrier.
He draws strength from the darkness. So do I.
I pray for the flame to show us the way.
We've lost the eternal flame, light of the Empire. We've lost everything.
We are surrounded by dangers.
Now we just need to deal with the shield.
The darkness comes. We are prepared.
Excellent. Now, to break through this shield.
I do not miss.
Caution is
We've lost the
warranted.
eternal Belida has turned to shadow. We must retreat back to Merildar.
Velysia looks towards Elric lead.
I know. We need to destroy Elric first. Take him down. Then we retreat.
We lose so many to the darkness.
What have you learned?
This odious man. He reminds me of Darkhan Droth. Let us hope he stays dead.
Elric thinks the shadows will save him. He should see what true power looks like. Now, go for the kill!
Harbinger spoke. She has taken an interest in you. Harbinger! Do not forsake me!
How could any Arathi be in league with such monsters? The sacred flame is lost! Fall back!
No. We cannot keep retreating from the darkness. Our fear has overshadowed our faith. Belidar may have guided us, but it is not what will save us. Stand with me against the shadow. Show this Harbinger the true strength of the Arathi.
And if you fall against the darkness, what will we do then?
It's what we always say, General. The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch. We are the seekers of light. We are the holders of hope. In the very heart of shadow. Together, we guide the way. When shadow falls, lamplight
That
is
flame,
rise.
that was close. I'm glad it worked. I mean, of course it worked. I knew it would. Don't tell the General. I said that.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
They will not escape.
May the light bless Faerun. I thought the eternal flame lost. I thought this was the end of hope and the death of our people.
Much like the High Speaker of the Earthen, Aelric Lead had also made a deal with Xalatath at the expense of his own people. The faith of the Arathi was shaken, but Faerun reignited the light and faith in them all. Alleria, Anduin, and Faerun sought to traverse even deeper into the world in pursuit of Xalatath, but they found the Nerubians waiting.
We owe our service to those in need.
We've saved everyone we can.
In my heart, there is fire.
The reckoning is ready. Let's make these spiders pay. Blood for blood.
Despite
More Nerubians are on the way. Board the ship.
What can I do? We have lost so many.
We have to get out of here, now! Where's Anduin?
The light will return. Even if someone else carries the torch.
Where did they take him? Do you see Anduin?
They dragged him down! I lost track of him.
Ash! We can't let them reach Mereldar! Blast them apart!
Let's give Xalatath's forces a taste of their own shadows.
It's too far away.
Anduin!
Hold on! We don't know what's down there. Reinforcements are on the way. We could wait.
We'll lose his trail.
You're right! Let's make those monsters pay for everything they've done! Flames! They were ready for us. Brace yourselves! Faith kindles my hope.
What fools we are.
Anduin had been lost, but Ilaria was certain he could be found, as well as the mysterious creature who'd aided them out of the blue.
We cannot hide from evil.
When we crashed and the Rubians were upon us in an instant, we would have lost nearly everyone we brought with us, had someone not intervened. I do not know who or what stepped in on our behalf, but if there is even a shred of hope that we have allies in this place, then we must seize upon it and refuse to let go.
We carry the flame. We need to regroup.
There's no time. You find the others. I'll find Anduin.
Ashes! She's gone! Whoever saved us earlier clearly isn't a friend to the Nerubians. Seek her out. I'll get everyone to safety.
So, you survived the ambush. Impressive. You have found me.
I have seen many things threaten the Great Roots, though I admit that this black blood seems particularly virulent. Who I am is none of your concern. I've watched you since you and yours started trekking through the depths. I think you have a good heart, and I think you'll understand the threat that this black blood seems to pose to our world. For now, that will have to be enough. I'm not at liberty to say more. I have seen many things. It is what you see before you. Blood of ancient enemies that has coalesced deep within the earth. This black blood was dislodged when the world itself suffered a grievous wound. It has been spreading ever since, and it is dangerous. That is all you need know.
The world watch over you, while guide you
I have
well.
seen many things. Ah, you survived. Excellent. You have much to do.
Let nature take its course.
I have seen many things threaten the Great Roots.
Fear the dark.
Though this is not exactly the place for a long talk, so I will be brief. These roots you see are part of something much greater than you know, and it is my job to protect them. If it isn't obvious to you already, this place is teeming with writhing black blood. If we do not act, it will spread deeper and further still. You want allies? Fine. Help me cleanse this place and protect these roots, and I will at least hear you out.
Perhaps we'll meet again.
I have seen many things. Truthfully, I don't care what the Nerubians are plotting. They are not the first upstart people seeking power, and they certainly won't be the last. The problem is how they're going about it. I fear that tampering with this black blood will threaten far more than the delicate ecosystems of Kazalga. We must make sure that they never return to this pit again. Their equipment is still strewn throughout the pit. Destroy as much of it as you can manage.
I shall watch for you. The black blood is dangerous. especially in Nerubian hands. End their efforts here. I will meet you above, if you survive again. You made it out alive. I knew I was right about you.
You have shown your true form, or whether this is forbidden.
The black blood spreads deeper every day. We need their aid.
We need nothing from them!
Enough! We both know our charge. They are of this world, and they too seek to defend it.
On higher. She speaks with the song of the world. You know it, as do I.
The others won't hear of this.
At least it will not be the first tradition we have broken.
Go, all of you. I will join you soon. Your path leads you deep, stranger.
I have seen many things threaten the Great Roots. Between your sweat and my spellwork, we've managed to at least contain the problem to this blighted cavern. Still, what a disaster. If this is what one cave of the stuff can do, I shudder to think what the Nerubians might do with more of it.
May you lend your song to hers.
I have seen many things
Rena scowls.
The Nerubians are a bold people, but this seems extreme, even for them.
Orwena was not the only ally found underground. While Ilaria left in search of Anduin, a Nerubian called the Widow Arachni, the Weaver, sought out the champion in pursuit of mutual interests.
A little weave rat told me you arrived.
We've received an invitation, or rather, you have. It's a request to meet with the Vizier. That name rattles even the most wealthy and powerful figures in the city of Firenze. Gaining this individual as an ally could seal our victory against Answer's horrid little shadow for good. You're to meet them in the burrows. Use the pheromone dispenser here in my lair to mask yourself enough to enter safely.
May the suspicious invitation. But a face-to-face meeting with the Vizier could be quite the boon for my little conspiracy. And of course there's the matter of your ally. Go, see what you can unravel.
The Weaver gathered her allies close. General Anubizol joined her side, and the champion sought to find both Anduin and the Weaver's next ally, the Vizier, within the city of Threads. She provided a disguise of pheromones to allow the champion unimpeded traversal within the city, as long as sharp-eyed guards were avoided.
You are expected inside the first facility on your left. Welcome. I'm Executor Nizrek, also known as the Vizier. Your willingness to meet humbles me.
My friend, you made it. Sorry for the cloak and dagger. We just couldn't risk being discovered.
I've been waiting for you.
Your fair Anduin is quite the learned one for his age. We've whiled the time with discussion of history, economics, narrative fictions, and of course, what virtues our true culture have in common. I wonder what similarities you'll observe yourself.
I will help anyone in need.
I wish we could sit down and catch each other up properly, but, as always, time's never on our side. When the Nerubians dragged me away, I thought I was done for. But instead of being taken to a prison, I was brought here to Executor Nizrek. He wished to exchange words, not blows. And in doing so, I have learned that this city and its inhabitants are in dire need of aid. These are monsters. They need our help. I realize how strange this all sounds, but I speak the truth.
Together, we will be victorious.
I wish we could sit down. It surprises me little to see that you've made allies amongst the Kaheti. And, yes, I'm alive and well.
A wry smile crawls across Anduin's face.
Not too much of a shock, I hope.
Everyone deserves a chance.
I wish we could sit down and catch each other. I sent these invitations to you and Alaria, both. I'd have bet my father sword you. Wouldn't let such a unique opportunity pass you by. It's what sets you apart from us all. Alaria, however, never mind. She's as cautious as she is assertive. I suppose I was hoping for the latter. But it's the former that's kept her alive. Perhaps she'll find us later on. But now, it's time you and my new acquaintance properly meet.
I do. Executor Nizrek is one of Queen Ansarek's closest confidants.
Or so she surmises. A pleasure to meet you.
I understand that you have not only into an alliance with the Weaver, but that you've also parlayed with our famed General Anubazar as well. If I were to commit my own resources, we three elderly Nerubians would make quite the formidable triumvirate. The players and the board are set. Now tell me, hero, what game do they wish to play?
Deuce, time is short. Here are pheromones that will allow you into the bazaar. Apply them. Xalatath is a problem, to be certain, but the Queen is not being influenced. She has made a choice she believes in.
Back away from him, creature! Now!
Listen to me and lower your bow. He's an ally.
An ally? Dalaran fell because of them!
Illyria, we can end this war. But not if you loose that arrow.
Fine. But you best have a good explanation for this.
It's about time.
Quite. The entrance. I should replicate it in the next cabinet meeting.
Nizrek emits a cough you imagine. Might be a chuckle.
Perhaps we should give them a private moment whilst we let them have it. Would you hear out a small request of mine?
At the Vizier's behest, Anduin and Ilaria learned more of the Nerubians and of Queen Ansarek.
I know I can help.
That stage in the distance is where Ansurek will give her Ascendance Day speech. You, Illyria, and I shall make our way up one of the nearby towers and observe. If we are to turn her own citizens against her, then we must also gain as much first-hand experience with her tactics as we can manage. I've already told Illyria as much, but we cannot make our presence known. If we do run into any trouble, The Vizier has arranged for a set of getaway flyers at the edge of the burrows where we first met.
Inspire others to do better.
Over the course of time, through obedience to the light's guidance, one becomes more sensitive to its voice and its power.
And this I promise to you all. With our renewed strength, our kingdom shall be reborn!
I can feel the Void's influence upon her. She's Xalatath's creature now.
How could you know that? Illyria, we need to go.
Maybe you're right. Wait. She's here.
What?
Xalatath.
No!
For Khadgar.
Get the Queen to safety!
Move, now!
Repel the intruder!
The Vizier left us flyers to escape with at the end of this path.
The entire city is closing in. We'll need to fight our way there.
Overcrawlers! They would assassinate our beloved queen!
Illyria, what happened back there? This isn't you!
I had to take the shot. It was my chance to make up for Dalaran. For Khadgar.
You blame yourself? Illyria, that wasn't your fault.
I could have stopped it all if I had given in to the Void as I am fated to.
The Bane will arrive to your corpses! But I have...
Through the webs! We're not yet safe. I don't expect you to understand what I'm dealing with.
Let's try... Wait! Get back! But I do. I know all about blaming myself for things I...
Champion! Slip through and take out the commander. We'll keep that swarm at bay for you.
It's too far away.
No! My swarmlings! Come back!
Finally! Now I can get a clear shot. The flyers are just up ahead.
Illyria, are you thinking of giving up? Giving in? I know what it's like. I can't fix things for you. But you know who you are. And I can listen if you need me.
Taste
Cast the venom of my fangs over crawlers.
What now? Our flyers are dead! Jump! Have you lost your... All right, fine, jumping it is.
I've seen you, Windrunner. Always alone. Pushing everyone away to embrace the hunt. Just like the monster you pretend not to be. You're the only monster here. Am I? You've slain hundreds to find me. Was that really all for Khadgar? Or is it just your nature to destroy? Come, Malaria. Embrace who you truly are.
Valeria. Illyria.
I know who I am. Run all you like. I'm coming for all of you.
We're alive. Soaked, but alive.
Let's get to shore.
Looks like there's treasure nearby. And that means treasure hunters. Watch your
We
back.
made it, perhaps not as quietly as intended, but alive.
Illyria and Anduin managed to escape the City of Threads, but Queen Ansarek's war against the surface had to be stopped. Thrall and Jaina arrived with reinforcements from both Alliance and Horde, and sought the aid of the Earthen for the battle ahead.
Conversation initiated.
Merrick's and Adelgon will be expecting an update on my way here. I heard that they're all heading to the Proscenium to commit to the war officially. You should go and brief them on the readiness of the Storm Riders. I'd like a moment with Zerain here, but we'll be along soon, and we'll be bringing Balgrim's spirit with us.
Oath sworn, unbound. It is time for us to come together as one. Very good to meet you.
The time has come. We Earthen are ready to commit ourselves to this fight. That is, of course, if the Storm Riders are ready.
Go where the edict... So, We are in agreement?
Yes, we must assist our new allies. And to do that, we must renounce the edicts forever.
It is fitting, then, that we do so here, where it all began, where the edicts were written. Who would like to do the honors? I, the Council Ward of Dornagal, declare that we are all unbound. Do you have an appointment?
Titans? What have they done?
Conversation terminated.
The Titans had failsafes in place to punish their disobedient children. From the oceans, a colossal Titan machine arose to enact their wrath. A new generation of recently trained Storm Riders took to the skies to defend the Isle of Dawn. Fighting as one, they defeated the Colossus and proved their worth to all. With the factions united, and once more under the careful watch of the renewed Storm Riders, the Earthen were able to lend their aid to Azeroth's united forces.
We will not allow Xalatath to triumph.
Something is very wrong. As the battle continues, each side has become more aggressive. Illyria seems to know something. She ran off at one point during the battle. We've been giving chase, but I cannot leave these soldiers to die. She's just ahead. We can reconvene with her together.
Inspire others to do better.
Illyria knows something we don't. She's been distracted this entire battle. Let me know when you're ready to catch up with her.
Together, we will.
Illyria.
Khadgar?
This isn't the real fight.
The black blood. It's all around us. Turalian, I have to go.
What? The battle is about to turn!
We've played right into Xalatath's hands. But I know where she is. And I'm going to stop her.
I'm coming with you.
I know you would. But your place is here. I need you to trust me.
We'll be right with her.
Come back to me.
I always do.
This oppressive darkness. I can barely see beyond the airship's flame.
In my heart there is fire. A beacon in the dark.
Xalatath is here. I can sense her. We need to hurry.
But first we must find a way to light our path. light to the darkness.
I need to target something first.
We'll cover you, Farron. Focus on the brazier.
The Priory has a light well in the middle of the courtyard. No doubt it has been tainted.
I need to target something first. It's too far away.
I will bring light to the darkness.
I need a target.
Even the light burns with your rage as you carry candles.
I need to target something first.
Night.
It is not rage, but hope that guides the way. Dawn is ever on the horizon, Harbinger.
The courtyard is clear. Purify the well.
The darkness has receded. Hurry, to the Priory.
Darkness.
I need to get closer.
Wait. What is that?
All that remains of Queen Nephris.
I need a target. Not a I need to target something first.
Your world is dying. Breathe deep and accept that you have caused your end.
I don't have a target.
Monster! May your soul be judged by the flame!
People shouted in vain.
Something's wrong.
No more darkness. Faye. No more.
She's fighting against her will.
Salatath is just ahead. After me!
Go! I'll hold the line! In the very heart of shadow, I will be the shield that guards the way!
You mortals are the most wrathful creatures in existence. I've watched you break worlds, overthrow gods. Even the realm of death couldn't hold you. Your hunger for violence is insatiable. You lured us here, unleashed us upon the Nerubians. all to fuel the Black Blood's power. My power. This stops now. Your determination delights me. But I have risen from the ashes of countless empires. I have survived ordeals you cannot comprehend. You cannot kill me. I'm not aiming at you.
This changes nothing!
Khadgar! No. I heard your voice. This can't be.
You did well. I knew you would stop her.
Stay with me, Khadgar. Don't let go. You have found me.
Khadgar will need immediate help. We will have time for celebrations later.
Find the path to victory.
The battle is finally over, and I suppose it's time we lick our wounds. Head back to Dornogal, champion. I'll be right there as soon as Khadgar is healthy enough to withstand travel.
Stay alert. Fortune smiles on us today. The battle is won, and in victory, we've had a dear friend return to us. Traces of Xalatath's presence linger in the air. In time, she will strike again. But for now, I believe we've all earned some respite.
The edicts must be
Do you have an
followed.
appointment?
And so the battle is won. Champion, all of Kaz Algar owes you a tremendous debt. When you first arrived on our shores, we were fractured and divided. But you showed us the path to becoming whole again.
You reignited our drive for purpose and to define the parameters of our own existence.
We see now that traditions can change and evolve, and even be broken, if necessary.
The Arathi no longer cower in darkness. We bring the light in our hearts wherever we go.
This council stands stronger than ever before, with new friends and allies by our side. And we have you to thank for it.
Are you here to chat or work?
Our battle has been hard fought, but there is still much to come.
If you hear anything I need, let me know.
When at last the forces of Azeroth came for Queen Ansarek and her people, Xal'atath did nothing to stop them. On the brink of death, Ansarek called out to the Harbinger, but Xal'atath held no pity for the fallen queen. In the end, the Nerubian leader was simply not enough. And with her dying breath, Ansarek learned the true lesson of the Void. Only the strongest survived. Those that did not were worth neither mourning nor remembering. Although the Dark Heart was broken, Xal'atath knew the goblins of Undermine were capable of its repair, and Jaster Gallywix was easily manipulated. A deal was struck.
I see you are already making good use of the Black Blood.
Xal'atath, nice to see you. What brings you here?
It has been some time. Is everything proceeding as planned?
The repairs have been more challenging than expected. The costs alone
are irrelevant.
Of course. I just need more time.
Do not disappoint me.
Don't you worry. I won't.
There is much left to do. Know your target.
Just moments ago, these ethereals appeared out of nowhere. They attacked Noggenfogger and attempted to hold him off. I made short work of the first attackers, but they keep coming. Now they're searching every building and killing anyone who stands in their way. I don't know what they're looking for, but we can't allow them to continue the slaughter. Let's teach them a lesson.
May your aim never falter.
As soon as the ethereals attacked, Faye's resonance tore open rifts throughout the area. The rifts are gone, but the ethereals can return while the resonance remains. That is how they call more soldiers and communicate with their commanders. We need to destroy that resonance. How? They may earn us the ire of whoever is behind this attack, but I gladly invite them to stop us.
Know your target. Hopefully that resonance will give us an idea of who's behind this attack.
on my trail, are you? I knew I could trust
It's too far away.
Diligent.
That seems like another Shadow God Ethereal. A minion of the Void.
We knew you would chase the Dark Heart, and that we would have to take it. The goblin should be well while it was in bed, but all was so resourceful.
Let us do the work for them.
The Dark Heart will be ours. You would be wise to with your little pursuit.
They do not know who they're dealing with. Danger lurks.
The Ethereals were not expecting to meet resistance here. They were wrong.
May your aim never falter.
The Dark Heart was in Undermine all this time. I should have known. If the Ethereals reach the Dark Heart before we do, all will be lost.
Stay alert.
We cannot let the Ethereals find the Dark Heart before we do. Gazlowe needs to be informed. Boy, we must gather our forces and find the Dark Heart.
Opportunity's knocking.
Quickly.
If you've got the metal,
We must tell Gazlo. We will need our full forces if we are to find the Dark Heart before the Ethereals do.
Why'd they attack you, Marin?
I know everything. The warehouse, the Kajamite, the Dark Heart being kept there.
Bilgewater on duty.
You guys get rid of those Ethereals?
All parts accounted for. You could have told us.
Gallowix has my wife in that warehouse. I couldn't talk.
But you just did. We'll be retrieving the Dark Heart now. My apologies.
We get things done.
If Gallywix has got the Dark Heart in his warehouse, then we need to get to that warehouse.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
We were out of time before, but now we're really out of time. The Ethereals are gonna beat us to the warehouse, but we might still be able to beat them to the Dark Heart. Oh, man.
Nice chat.
I'll hunt down that Ethereal and keep him away from the warehouse.
We'll get the hostages safe and find the Dark Heart. Renzik, Champ, you're with me. Grimla, get Marin to Bilgewater headquarters and send word to Rebel Gas.
At least the ethereals took care of most of the dark fuse. That's good, probably.
Bilgewater is on the job.
While Ilaria looks for the Dark Heart, we need to look for the hostages. Here's hoping they're still safe. They left some ambushes behind, but we got the best of C7 on our side. You think you see one of them hiding? Point them out to Renzik. He'll toss a smoke bomb. That'll flush him out and stun him, so we can turn the tables.
It's lonely and careful. Ethereals like to hide. They might be watching the place.
Hey! Hey! Help me! Please!
I need to target someone. He's waiting for you back at Bilgewater headquarters. The way's clear.
I'm up here! Get me loose from these chains! Ready for action. Sturdy dark fuse dogs. I'd kill them myself if they weren't already dead.
Is someone out there?
Hobart? You're Bilgewater. Why did Galloway grab you?
Because I'm a genius. That's why he wasted my time making these weapons for him. Meanwhile, he ran off to his little cave over there to work on the Dark Heart.
I knew to target someone first.
I've got some explosives on me. Give me a second. What now?
The hostages are safe. Gallivix doesn't have leverage on any of the cartels anymore. Time to finish this.
Get out there and get to it!
This barricade looks intentional. Hobart said Gallivix went off to a cave, and I'd say this sure looks like one. Gallivix has to have the Dark Heart in there. Help me blast this barricade open and get ready to fight.
Do us proud. You wanna do us the honors, champ? Let's go!
Security, deal with these idiots. You're too late, Gazlo, buddy. You'll never beat me to a good deal.
Gallywix!
Oh, I was just about to send that on to Zalatan. Repair work's all finished. Not holding out or nothing. I swear.
Whatever Zalatath promised you, Gallywix, it ain't worth it.
Get it right. I'll remember this. This is my town. And when I come back, I'm gonna bury you under it.
Damn it. I only lost track of the
Yeah, so
ethereal
it
for
looks
a
like-
moment, and that was enough.
You got a problem? I got solutions.
Laszlo exhales heavily, glowering back at the smoking teleporter.
This is over. Let's leave.
Nice jet. Now get a move on.
It seems your time has run out, Gallywix.
Saladath, you got here just in time. There.
Where is the Dark Heart?
What do you mean? I handed it over to your ethereal pal.
You gave it to the Ethereals?
He wasn't working for you? I didn't know. I swear. Hey, we can still fix this. Just help me stomp this rebellion.
You have outlived your usefulness. But I will enjoy watching them tear you apart.
I don't need you. I don't need anyone. You hear me? Each and every one of you upstarts is gonna pay in blood.
Gallywix's stranglehold on the goblins of Undermine and their experiments with black blood drew the attention of Gazlo. He contacted Ilaria, aware of her pursuit of Zalatath, and together they traveled to the city. There, they were ambushed by an unexpected ethereal attack.
After so long, Master, it is time. The Harbinger's failure has opened the way. The vast power she placed within this dark heart will give you new life. So come, Lord Dimensius, come feast upon this universe. Let your darkness reign forevermore!
We've all heard it, old friend. The voice of our greatest fear.
Dimensius is rising, Venari. And should he assume his full power,
he will devour all that exists.
Just as he did to our beloved homeworld, Koresh.
The rebellion against Gallywix was successful, but the Dark Heart was lost. Soon after, Ilaria received a request from Locust Walker, her mentor. Long ago, his homeworld of Koresh was torn apart by Dimensius, a terrible creature of the void. Locust Walker had received a vision from a mysterious ally that spelled doom for the remnants of Koresh and the rest of the cosmos.
You have found me.
I know that Zalatath must be behind this threat. My long hunt for her draws to a close.
May your aim never falter.
The commander of the Shadow Guard, Shadow Lord Alzar, has assaulted this shelter of the Trust. I am preoccupied with assisting these injured brokers. I dare not leave, or their soul's energy will pour out. I must depend on you. Venture forth and eliminate Shadow Lord Alzar. His demise will cripple the Shadow Guard's assault on Tazavesh. The fate of the city rests on your shoulders.
Locust Walker and I will safeguard the injured. You handle the invasion, Commander.
We will feed this city to the all-devouring.
We forestall extinction. Without their leader, the Shadow God's assault on Tazavesh is crippled. For that, you have my gratitude.
He pauses for a weighty moment.
However, do not let this victory lull you into a false sense of security. There are darker forces at play far, more dangerous than the Shadow God. To resist them, we will need every advantage we can get, even those we would normally not consider.
Survival.
The Shadow God would have won if not for your allies' warning. It's time we were introduced.
But Illyria, we've already met.
You... No! We need her!
I see you haven't changed at all.
You have joined forces with her! Have you lost your mind?
We are desperate. If Dimensius is revived, then all worlds will be devoured.
You broke my dark heart, Illyria. Without it, I cannot prevent Dimensius' return. At least, not on my own.
This is madness! We cannot trust her!
I'm not asking you to trust her. I'm asking you to trust me.
If it isn't my favorite mortal...
Why are you surprised to see me here, my champion? I can recognize raw power when I see it, and I have had my gaze on you for some time. I am pleased that we are in a position where we need each other. You won't get to Dimensius without me, and I cannot satiate my hatred of the Void Lord without you. I will let you in on a little secret as well. I am in no shape to do this on my own. After all, you helped Illyria foil my plans in Kaz Algar. I need allies to do this, as do you.
We're in this together.
This feels like a waking nightmare. I never thought I would be standing here with her, acting as allies. Locust Walker is putting us all at a great risk just talking to her. I'm only here because I trust him. We have been through a lot together. It is the only reason that she still stands.
Illyria sighs.
If she tries anything, I will stop her.
Find the path to victory.
I know what you think. Please understand that even the worst enemies sometimes must work together to defeat an even greater evil. I can't say that I like it, but there is no other way. If anyone knows how to defeat Dimensius and remove his threat from the world, it is her. Please trust me. I know what is at stake. When Koresh was destroyed, it scattered fragments of Dimensius across the great dark beyond, under the guise of vengeance. Nexus, King Salhadar sought out untethered fragments of the void, Lord Dotomli to them, and reforge him in our dimension.
My past does not define me.
I could never ally with that monster.
Windrunner, Dimensius stirs. You must trust me. We have no better options.
Hello, my champion.
Why are you
I cannot
surprised?
believe you would partner with her. She's trying to kill me.
We've all tried to kill each other. Focus on the Void Lord, who will devour us all if he emerges.
You have every reason to hate her. For now, we need to work together.
Dimensius was smashed into as many shards as Koresh. But you've allowed the Shadow Guard to piece him back together.
I should just end her! Why are you protecting her, Locust Walker?
It pains me to admit, but if we are to get you and the champion anywhere near Dimensius, then we need her expertise.
That means if you kill me, then you destroy Azeroth. That would be my next stop if I were a Void Lord.
I am not asking you to trust her. I'm asking you to trust me. Set aside your hunt, Windrunner. You will see why this is necessary.
Sharp as a blade, aren't you?
This place brings back memories, some good, some less. But it matters what you do with them. I thought Hilary would have tried to kill me by now. Yet here she is. Perhaps her blind faith in her
Looks
mentor,
like there's treasure
Locust Walker,
nearby.
is stronger than I thought.
That means treasure hunters. Watch.
I had known Karesh had been destroyed, but it's something else to see it in front of me. Dimensius must pay for this.
Know your target.
Koresh was always harsh and unforgiving. Using our Rishi ribbons, the oracles turned the merciless wastes into a garden.
Rishi ribbons?
Relics from old Koresh that were used by the rabble, as dangerous as they are powerful.
So powerful that I betrayed the All-Devouring. I thought the ribbons would deliver me from his service.
You were here before! Is this all you're doing?
I was merely the harbinger to Dimensius. I did not destroy this world.
Our fight continues.
Together, the trio sought entry into Maniforge Omega, where Dimensius slumbered. But they needed a way in.
Tell me what you need.
What a shameful loss. Locust Walker must keep a tighter leash on his minions, don't you think?
Keep your enemies close.
How did we get to this? All that she has done to us. And she's our best ally?
Alaria clenches her jaw as her gaze shifts to Locust Walker.
Stay alert.
During the Devouring War, I witnessed the horrific results of the All-Devouring's presence. A mortal being cannot approach him at the Maniforge. He is the entropy of the end. And you are just flesh. Salatath knows rituals from across the Great Dark Beyond. With the power of the Rishi ribbons, She was able to transform the Karashi so they could withstand Dimensius. Alleria will not like this plan. You must convince her.
We cannot delay. Champion, grab hold of my Rishi ribbon. Zalatath will transmute you into energy as she did the Kareshi.
This is madness! Don't let that monster touch you! There is much left to do.
Now I'm learning that somehow Zalatath had a hand in transmuting the ethereals into what they are today. How did that work for them? They have lost everything. How can Locust Walker even look at her? I don't know what to think about the Rishi ribbons either. They sound like dangerous artifacts. What else can they do? What else can Zalata do with them? If they are really that powerful, shouldn't we protect them from her?
At least I can trust you. You were the one that transformed the ethereals and brokers. I was told it was the energies of the Void.
The Void doesn't transform. It consumes. My skill and the power of the Rishi ribbons were required to change the Kareshi.
The Ravel worked in secret, ensuring our people could survive Dimensius's energies and the inevitable destruction of Karesh.
You didn't tell your people the truth. To this day, they think it was Dimensius who changed them.
The Void feeds on conflict and panic. Had these Ravel villains told the people how they intended to save them, it only would have empowered Dimensius.
That's not how I would have put it, but she is right that there was neither time nor trust. We had a difficult choice to make.
Danger lurks.
Now I'm learning that somehow Zalatath had a hand in transmuting the ethereals into what they are today. Are you sure? This is madness. You and I, we have no idea what she can do with that ribbon. How do I know it will even work? What if it only works on the ethereal's previous form? How do I know if you will come back? What if you are hurt, or worse? All we have is Zalatath's word for it, which is worth nothing to me. The only lead I have is Locust Walker, and his words that are becoming hollow. I don't know if I can trust him either. You are the only one I can still trust.
We owe it, champion. I will make sure she restores you.
With only one ribbon, the transformation is singular and temporary. Your assurance is unnecessary. What next?
Even in his weakened state, Dimensius's power is overwhelming. We must work faster, together. When I first met them, the members of the Ravel each carried a Rishi ribbon. The ribbon was both a representation of the status of its wielder and a conduit through which great energies could be channeled. Hundreds of thousands of years have passed, and it seems their powers have only grown. I can sense Locust Walker's Rishi ribbon now, just begging to be unleashed, and a few more in these islands around us. My dear.
Zalatath chuckles. Why no?
That is someone else's secret to tell. Another time, perhaps.
I will do
Even
as
in
I
his weakness,
promised.
she agreed. Alleria listens to you, my champion. You are indeed our savior.
With my help, victory awaits.
With Locust Walker's Rishi ribbon, I can transmute your flesh to energy. It won't hurt much. You will have the ability to travel within Dimensius's aura without being destroyed. There you can search for a path into the Maniforge. You will travel in untethered space as a creature of energy, ignored by the Shadow God. They're void beasts, however. Stay well away or be devoured. Talk to me when you are ready. Time is of the essence.
We will survive.
Even in his weakened state, Dimensius's power is overwhelming. We must
With
work
my
faster.
help, victory awaits. You are now like the ethereals and brokers were. An untethered soul composed of energy. This conduit connects to the garrison. We should check for entry closer to the Mana Forge. These pipes aren't just carrying energy, but untethered souls too. The Shadow Guard is manufacturing an army. All pathways to the Mana Forge pass through the aura of Dimensius. Only a being composed of energy would survive. We will need more than Locust Walker's ribbon. With only one ribbon, the transformation fades and you are beset by the power of Dimensius. Do not fret, my champion. I'll save you. Tell me what you need.
Even in his weakened state, through this, you have learned what I already knew. Dimensius is a terrible threat. We must work together if we are to survive.
You would never reach Dimensius without the Rishi ribbons and my help.
Dimensius must be stopped.
Xalatath is correct. We need more than my one Rishi ribbon to get a force to Dimensius. There is an eco-dome south of here. The founder of the Trust is there, overseeing its operation. She acquired the domes from the consortium. She claims they will be the key to restoring Karsh. I am skeptical anything will be safe now that Dimensius stirs. She was a member of the Ravel and possesses a Rishi ribbon. Surely she would lend it to us.
My past doesn't...
Why did you even help the Ravel in the first place, Xalatath?
The same reason I'm helping you. The promise of an end to the all-devouring.
I asked for your help, Locust Walker. Instead, you've brought the Harbinger to my dome.
Don't assume victory.
The Shadow Guards skulk in the shadows, but they will not extinguish the hope in this eco-dome. If we can do anything to preserve this place, we must do it.
Know your target.
Put your hopes in the Trust.
Lending is not something I do without something in return. And especially for something as powerful as a Rishi ribbon, you'll have to work for it. My Echo-Dome needs all the help I can coerce from my friends.
Our work has just begun.
Hundreds of thousands of years, and Venari is still as suspicious as ever. How nostalgic.
Xalatath chuckles.
We must convince her to contribute to the greater good, my champion.
We're in this together.
The Shadow Guard attacked the Eco-Dome. They must covet the vast stores of energy needed to shield the delicate biomes from the void of Karsh.
There was no way to reach Dimensius with only one Rishi ribbon. More would be needed to end the Void Lord. Locust Walker sought out Venari, an old ally from a group called the Ravel, for her ribbon. But she would not give it up easily.
What next?
We can't have you patrolling the perimeter of this dome. like the City Watch, fighting attackers in perpetuity. We need a permanent solution so we can continue with our noble quest. Take these crystals. They've been attuned to the Ecodome's defense magics. Just place them near strategic parts of the perimeter to strengthen the magical defenses. What? This time it's no trick. If this dome explodes, I'll never get to destroy Dimensius.
Keep your enemies close. Some time alone to get things done. I adore watching you work. Illyria has been quiet. I think she's still angry at me about Dalaran. There aren't many who Illyria trusts, aside from Locust Walker. A foolish exception to a wise rule. First, let's destroy the All-Devouring. Then, we see what becomes of our partnership.
The void devoureth all.
The Shadow Guards.
If it isn't my favorite
That
mortal.
should secure this dome, but will Venari make us float through any more hoops?
We will survive.
My defenses will kill the Shadow Guard, who may threaten our little agreement with dear Venari. I know you must be so very disappointed. Killing is what you're best at, isn't it?
We're in this together.
An ethereal army runs on its energy. Siphons interrupt the flow of energy by destroying their siphon tower, and the army will pull back. It's one of their weaknesses as minions. Normally I wouldn't share the secrets of their defeat, but they betrayed me and will forever live with the consequences. The siphon has a control console that can be overloaded to collapse the system. It will be shielded by a void barrier. Wow, Illyria can remove it for you.
Keep your enemies close.
Of all the assets on the field of battle, the troops are the most expendable. I've sent enough to their destruction to know this as a fact. If we are to safeguard this dome for Venari and get her Reshi ribbon, we should destroy their cannons. Those cannons are easily worth the lives of all of their soldiers. Destroy them, and their commanders will sound the retreat. Most field commanders would never admit this, as it's bad for morale, but you seem like the type that can handle uncomfortable truths.
I will do as I promised.
I swore an oath to restore my
I
word.
cannot relinquish my Reshi ribbon just yet, not while the Shadow Guard assaults my Echo Dome from their camp in serrated peaks. Take the fight to them. If you decimate their forces, they will stop this assault. Bring Locust Walker's apprentice, Illyria. She looks like she knows how to handle herself in a fight. She also keeps staring daggers at the Harbinger, and I don't have time to play peacemaker between those two.
What is more valuable than destroy the Shadow God camp, and I'll give my Rishi ribbon to the cause?
I'll go with the champion. Meet me at the camp. I can sense Zalatath buzzing about.
I'm not the one lying about what happened to Koresh. this.
something first.
He wouldn't do that to himself.
It's too far away.
There's a cache of resources nearby. Find it before you have to fight over it.
I don't know who to trust anymore, but we can't lose track of Xalatath. Stay with her. Let her think you are her champion. Danger lurks.
I feel like there is something Locust Walker and Venari are keeping from me. Some secret during the Devouring War that they don't want me to know. Xalatath is pulling on this doubt to manipulate me. Let's defeat the Shadow Guard. Then we can uncover the truth.
Find the path to victory. Who can we trust?
Good job. That should satisfy Venari.
The Shadow Guard will not prevail.
Who controlled the Rishi ribbons? Hmm? Who wanted the Void Lord destroyed?
What are you saying? I've had enough of your whispers. Don't assume victory.
Without their cannons, the Shadow Guard's attacks on the Eco Dome are doomed to failure. Venari won't have need of her Rishi ribbon. I'm more and more unsettled by this plan of ours, though. The secrets, this alliance with Xalatath. I fear Locust Walker made a mistake thousands of years ago, and we cannot escape that ancient mistake.
May your aim never falter.
I need to focus on the mission. Regardless of my doubts about our companions, the Shadow Guard are a scourge. We should slay their Shadow Captain so they cannot easily return to Ecodome. Primus. Venari would lend her Rishi ribbon to our cause, and we would discover if my trust in Locust Walker was well placed. I will not let my doubts stay my bow on the battlefield. You can trust me to hunt these followers of Demencius.
Beware her manipulation.
The ashes Miss Demende.
Find me and I will reveal the truth. No more secrets. Sharp as a blade, aren't you?
With that necessary violence taken care of, the three of us can talk. You are correct, Illyria. Great secrets have been kept from you. Secrets that were not mine to reveal, but should have been revealed to you years ago.
We will survive.
With that necessary violence taken care of, the three of us can talk. You are correct, Illyria. Great secrets
With
have
my
been kept
help,
from you.
victory awaits.
Seeing you two on the battlefield was beautiful. It really is wonderful watching you work. If only your so-called friends had trusted you with the truth of their actions so long ago. Locust Walker hasn't tried to deceive you with his actions in the present, though his actions in the past that led us to this point, he has been less than forthcoming about. In all good conscience, I cannot continue hiding the truth from you or Illyria.
We're in this together. The All-Devouring didn't destroy the world. The Ravel destroyed Koresh to kill Dimensius.
No. No, they couldn't have. You are lying.
Ask them.
I deserve the truth, Locust Walker! What is Zalatath planning?
Locust Walker, could he have...
Illyria shakes her head.
Stay away. Zalatath claims the Ravel destroyed Koresh. Is she lying? Or are you?
Windrunner. The Ravel knew our world would be devoured. The Harbinger promised a means to spare us. There was no saving our world. Why not use it as a weapon?
You doomed your people. At her behest?
There would be far less regret had it been successful.
It was our only way to survive. You have to trust me.
I have no more trust to give you. Any of you.
Everything I've done has been for Koresh.
This is just like the Harbinger, to fulfill her oaths to the letter, but leave her allies devastated. If there was any other way to stop the all-devouring from rising once more, with my Rishioi ribbon, you are a step closer toward reaching Dimensius. But you will need at least twice as many to get a force large enough past his dread aura. Good luck. Watch the Harbinger's every move.
My fortune for the world.
The threat of the Shadow Guard to Eco Dome Primus is over. My Reshi ribbon is no longer needed to protect this asset. Take it, use it wisely. Protect the greatest investment of all our existence. Stay focused. The Harbinger has already driven off one member of your team. Once you get enough Reshi ribbons, you still need to fight Dimensius. Find allies who will stand with us, in addition to artifacts.
I must take my Rishi ribbon. Defeat the all-devouring.
Hello, my champion.
I'm glad to take the fight to the doorstep of our enemies. How's our enemies?
Zalatath smiles.
We work so well together. We must make a habit.
We forestall extinction.
Do not be fooled by Vennari's demeanor. She has the best interests of Karish at her heart. She even swore an oath to restore Karish. And there is nothing more binding in our society than an oath. We must play by her rules and earn her assistance. I promise it will be worth it.
Why did you tell her? This was a secret we said we would keep.
Illyria would have pieced it together eventually. She's dramatic, not stupid. Better to control when she has her little outburst.
I should have been the one to tell her. It was my burden to share.
Returning home has made you sentimental, sorcerer. When did you ever care about your legacy and friends? You walk a dark, lonely path to save us from the void. Your elf student will see the bigger picture in time. Stop wallowing. Go and defeat the Void Lord before he devours us all.
Oh, at least one of you lot has figured out their priorities.
Enough! Make sure he succeeds. I have been to the mall. I know what the Void fears.
I'm sure you do.
Then go. I have my investment to protect. With funding comes salvation.
You have my ribbon. Go, track down the rest. Have Locust Walker contact the other members of the Ravel. Ask the Harbinger if she knows any ancient horrors that have acquired one. Remember Rule 12:22. It's who you know.
What is
more Rishi ribbons would be needed. Xalatath cleverly manipulated the Wastelanders, refugees that still lived on Koresh. With the promise of their world's restoration at hand, the Wastelanders agreed to lend their aid. Alaria was right to be wary. The Wastelanders turned on their alliance the moment their leader, Salhadar, appeared and called them to action. Yet enough Rishi ribbons had been gathered. The fight against Dimensius would soon begin.
What next?
The possibilities have begun to narrow. We are on the cusp of victory. Are you ready, my champion, to fulfill your oath against Dimensius?
Xalatath chuckles.
Very well. I have some promises of my own to keep. Let us formalize our defense against Dimensius by the platform toward the Mana Forge.
With my help, Vic, come, my champions. We have a Void Lord to kill. We haven't much time.
Getting our force here was just the beginning.
The ritual. Sharp as a blade, aren't you?
Here we are, on the precipice of victory. So many possibilities between here and there.
Keep your enemies. It is time! Present your Rishi ribbons. I will fulfill my word.
I can't. It's madness to trust her with this power.
Dimensius is almost upon us. How many more worlds must be destroyed?
Time grows short. Combine your ribbon or use it to destroy me. As it once destroyed Koresh. Choose, Alaria.
Alaria. Please.
Getting our force here.
I must talk to you before we cross the threshold, Windrunner. When you behold the Void Lord, you will understand. You will know why my actions were necessary.
No, Locust Walker. I won't. You became a monster to defeat Dimensius. You sacrificed your world, your loved ones. I would never do that.
There was no other way.
That's what you keep telling me. We lied and manipulated our way to this victory because that is how she does things. You think you've escaped the Void, that you are its master. But every dark whisper in my head confirms that you are lost. You are the Void's creature. No better than Xalatath.
Windrunner.
I will follow the champion into that Mana Forge. For Azeroth. For Koresh. For all the worlds unknown who we will spare this cruel fate. Then we are done. You are no longer my teacher. No longer my compatriot. No longer my friend.
Valeria.
Lead on, champion. Demencius awaits.
Tell me what you need.
Here we are, on the precipice of victory. So many possibilities between here and there.
I will do as I promised.
There is much left to do.
Stay vigilant, my friend. Xalateth's gains have not yet unfolded. We must be prepared for her inevitable betrayal.
May your aim never falter.
This is it. We must defeat this Void Lord, no matter what it takes.
At least I can trust you.
If it isn't my favorite...
At last, we are...
My life has been defined by the pursuit of Demencius and revenge for my people. Years ago, I thought that we had closed the book on the Void Lord's tale, yet the Shadow Guard are determined to ruin that for all of us. Not while I still live. There were many of us who pursued revenge above all. We swore an oath to bring about the death of Demencius above all else, as did my fellow brethren in the Protector. That duty is not yet complete, but I am no longer singularly consumed by it. How can I, when the dream of Koresh sings stronger than ever? I believe in the dream of Cartel Om, and I will serve unto my end.
Death.
My life has been defined by this.
Don't have a target.
Fighting back the Shadow Guard. We're barely holding the Maniforge together. How will we stop him?
We won't. Not alone. Your champions will hold off Demencius until we can join the battle. So stay close and listen to me. You've done well so far. Surprising. We're not done yet. Follow me, and try to stay alive. Kill his minions. Keep pressing him. The light you're alive.
Manaforge is stable. What of Dimensius?
In hand, but not for long. We must keep him from regaining power.
Your continued struggle.
If we fail to stop Dimensius, the entire cosmos will share Parish's fate. We must succeed at any cost.
I don't trust Zalatan. I never will, but as much as I wish it weren't so, I need assistance to stop Dimensius.
it truly be, at long last, the all-devouring is vanquished? My world, my people, we are finally avenged.
Do not savor this victory for too long. With Dimensius' defeat, the Dark Heart is on the verge of collapse. I'll hold open the way so you can make your escape. But to do so, I must remain on this side of the portal.
Which would leave you trapped in here. How selfless of you.
Some sacrifices are inevitable, I suppose. But fear not, Illyria. I always find a way to survive.
We did it. Dimensius is gone.
Not gone, but contained within the Dark Heart.
As is Xalatath. A fitting end for her. No. Wait! You... What did you do?
I kept my promise. Together, we vanquished Dimensius. And I now have all I need to claim what is mine. Oh, this has been a delight, Illyria. But our little game is over. When next we meet, I will take everything you love.
You hold the dimmed crystal in your hand, a reminder from your fight with Dimensius.
We battled back the darkness, but at what cost?
We stopped Dimensius, but now his power is Xalatath's. Locust Walker should have listened to me, but what would it have mattered? Dimensius had to be stopped, but in the end, the one who profited most was Xalatath. And now we must stop her, more powerful, and without my mentor, our ally, who understood her best. I need time. We will discuss this outcome later.
Dimensius was defeated, but Locust Walker learned a terrible lesson in the process. One that had been learned by Gallywix, Queen Ansurek, Elric Lead, and High Speaker Aeric in turn. No matter how tempting the offer, no matter how desperate the cause, in the end, Xalatath served only her own purposes. With the Dark Heart in her possession, and charged with the power of Dimensius, All that remains is to wait and see where and when she will strike.